Spring has come already. Spring has definitely arrived. If you look out there, you'll see the red maple is about to fade away, and the red bud is in full bloom. The bees are buzzing. They're out getting water this morning. Interesting, I see one on top of another. Let me see if I get that with my camera. Well, no, I wasn't quite quick enough. Oh, that one's a dead one. Let me get him out of there. Yeah, you guys don't want him. Here are just a few of the flowers that are blooming in our yard now. They're just starting to take off. Kind of looks like a mess before they start coming up, but starting to come up, and pretty soon we'll have flowers all over the place. We like to have the flowers in the yard in the summertime. The cone flowers and the sunflowers and the zinnias. We'll have some nice flowers later in the year. And of course, the hummingbirds will come around April 15th, and the other birds we in and out of the yard. We've already got bluebirds out there ready to make a nest in the bluebird house. Well, apparently Charlie doesn't think it's that warm out. It's hard to believe it was 27 degrees last night. It's just now warmed up to about 48. But the bees have been going strong on that water for, I think that was probably about 9 o'clock, and it was probably about 30 degrees. And they started coming. Always amazing to me, and that's why I keep posting these pictures of them getting water. Even though a quarter mile away there's a big stream, we're saving a lot of wing strength there, a lot of fly time, and it doesn't wear the bees out as much if they can get water nearby. Can you imagine the mileage that they're saving by coming this water that's only 200 feet away from my stump garden bee yard? What do you hear, Charlie? Dogs barking in the distance. There's another red maple. It's still got quite a few flowers on it. I'm assuming it is a red maple. It's more orangish. I have to take a closer look. Maybe I can figure out what kind of tree it is. I'm guessing it is a maple of some type. As a bee buzzes in my ear, I see the tulips have started to come out. The daffodils are just about over. They were out pretty good the other day, but I think they've just about I think those daffodils have just about seen the end of the season for them. There are still some around though. If you look right over here, the little flowers down there are daffodils or jonquils. And right there is my bluebird house. Old license plate on top of a wooden house. The bluebirds were checking it out the other day. I haven't seen any today. Maybe I'll get a close-up of those redbud. Yes, sir, the redbuds are pretty. Coming out, I've got several trees of them around. I just thought I'd get that little branch in there. Let's swing around and get the forsythia again. Now this forsythia was given to me by Uncle. He had sold his property back in the 80s, and he had that one forsythia. So I dug it up, brought it over. It's kind of small. It has been as wide as 30 feet wide, but my wife likes it a little smaller, a little more narrow. I kind of like it like this, only bigger. I think that was a cardinal calling. I wonder if the bees are bringing pollen in. I'll have to take a closer look. Not a lot coming in like it was the other day. I'll see if I can get a little closer. As that cardinal sings, I'll focus on those bees and see what's going on there. We'll see if we can see any pollen coming in. The other day, they were just hauling in by the bucket load, dump truck load. Those baskets were full. It was a cold day too. So as the different flowers bloom, they get more or less pollen. You hear that tick, tick, tick? That's my electric fence. And no, I don't want to get hold of that. That's why you're not seeing me up there really close to the beehive. Maybe I'll go just do that. Turn it off for a minute. They just not got as much pollen as I expected they would today. Well, I turned the electric fence off. I don't want to have to come back out here after dark sometime if I forget to do it later. It's time to go get some lunch. If y'all enjoyed this, please do subscribe. I appreciate it. This is just a little thing about our flowers that are blooming here in the spring.